What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Headbanger's Closet. Appreciate all you guys checking out the channel. This video, I'm really excited to do this one. I've been waiting to do this one quite a while. Ghost put out a new album recently. In fact, they put out last Friday, March 11th, 2022. If you guys have been watching this channel for a while, you know I'm a huge fan of Ghost. Really love what Tobias is doing with that band. Starting out with the first record all the way to this new one. They do not disappoint. Every album is amazing. I love them all. This one, like I said, Imperium is the name of it. It just came out last Friday, March 11th, 2022. The fifth full-length album from the band. Great record. I kind of knew it was going to be an awesome record based on some of the singles. Or I should say, based on some of the singles, I had high hopes and high expectations for this record, and it did not disappoint. So in this video, I just want to talk about the album a little bit and show you guys the collection from this particular record I have. And we'll start out with those singles that were released. The first one was Hunter's Moon. It's also featured on the new Conjuring film. But I picked it up on a couple of different 7 inches. This is the blood red vinyl. Side A is Hunter's Moon. Side B is Halloween Kills. And it's got more of what you know and come to love from Ghost. It's got some really good doomy metal guitar riffs. Not your traditional doom metal riffs. This is kind of Tobias' own spin on the doom metal riff. Killer chorus, catchy, sing-along, great verses as well, with a really great guitar solo. Just the whole song is really, really good. And there it is on blood red translucent vinyl. I also picked it up on orange, which I'll show you guys here. If I get this one back in here. So here's the orange. This one's a little different. Side A is Hunter's Moon, side B is Hunter's Moon. No Halloween Kills on this particular one. Not really sure why. It's on orange right here. So pretty cool. Again, I really like the song. Just one of those songs you put on, you can tell it's just another great tune from Ghost. The second single they put out was Call Me Little Sunshine, which is another great song. The doom metal riff in that one remind me a lot of the song Circe from Meloria, and as well as the song Majesty from that album as well. Kind of very similar groove to it, just really, really good and heavy. Slower song, but really heavy. So, like I said, Friday the album came out. I picked up a couple of different variants of it. So I just kind of want to show you guys some of this stuff before I talk about the album. This is the Walmart version that I picked up. Of course, go figure, my Walmart didn't have it, so I had to order it online. But it's the Seafoam green, kind of translucent. A lot of people also call it Coke bottle green. But the Seafoam translucent was just actually on the record. So this one's a little different from the other versions I have. And I'll tell you why right here. You get a poster of Papa. There we go. So that's kind of cool. Not available on the other 2 versions I have. And then we'll talk about the tracks in just a second. I want to show you some of the other ones I've got. This one is the one I picked up off the band's website. They're calling it Coral. I'm going to call it like it is, though. It's purple, bright purple, really cool looking, sharp looking record here, in my opinion. You guys know I love my colored vinyl. They put out a lot of different versions, and I think it was like 7 in total. I only really liked like 3 or 4 of them, and I picked up 3 different ones. So that's the one from the band's website. It's the purple. And then the last one I got came from Target. This one has got a little something extra as well before I actually show you the record. It's got just a full 12-inch photo of the album cover. Nothing on the back. You just hang it up. It's pretty cool. And then here it is. They will call this one Orchid. And again, I'm going to call it like it is. It's hot pink. But again, just like the purple one, I feel this is really, really sharp looking. Saw it on the website and definitely wanted to add it to the collection. Try to put this one back in here the way it belongs. And I want to show you guys the booklet, because if you're a fan of Ghost, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about with these booklets. So, back cover of the booklet, picture of the band. It's the front, kind of like an upside-down star-looking thing. But Tobias Forge, everybody who's a fan of Ghost kind of knows by now. He's the man behind it. The guy could definitely write a song. Great harmonies, great sing-along choruses. Every song you can pretty much sing along to, as well as headbang to the riffs. face-melting solos and everything like that. It's just really great tunes. He's an awesome songwriter. And it's no secret, he loves 70s and 80s metal as well as 70s and 80s pop. So he kind of infuses those together, puts his own little special sauce on it, and that's what you have on Ghost. There's nobody, in my opinion, that sounds like Ghost. He's just so supremely talented in just every song. So many different instruments in it, you know, pianos, keyboards, bells, chimes, horn instruments, all sorts of stuff like that. Really cool stuff. So let's just kind of talk about the booklet. He really loves that kind of Middle Ages Catholicism and satanic stuff, imagery and artwork, so this album is no different. Just kind of show you guys a couple of these right here. So this one's Call Me Little Sunshine. You get, on every song, you get the lyrics, and then a photo to kind of go along with it. And it goes with the song, obviously. So it's really cool to listen to the song, and then as you're kind of listening to it, to look at the artwork, and it kind of, you know, I don't want to say it's going to take on new meaning for you, but I think it's kind of cool. Let's give you another one here. This is Watcher in the Sky. And there's the searchlight searching for the Watcher in the Sky, which is pretty cool. Show you guys one more over here. Here's one of my favorite songs off the record, Griftwood. Lyrics to the song, and then the artwork right here. So, really, really cool stuff. You kind of come to know and love from the band Ghost. Not only are they going to put out really, really great tunes, they're also going to put out really, really cool, you know, packaging and artwork and stuff like that, which I can't seem to actually get it in here, so let's put that down. So let's talk about some of the tracks. Great record, like I said, right up there, in my opinion. It's a masterpiece, right up there with Prequel and Meloria. All their records are really, really good, but I feel that the last three are just absolutely phenomenal, head and shoulders above the first two. In this one, you get a couple of musical interludes, but if you listen to it from the album, you can tell why they're doing it. They're almost like each side has its own little intro. So side A, and I'll argue that side A of this record can stand up with any side A of any metal and hard rock record out there. So side A starts off with Imperium, the title track. It's a little musical, you know, intro. Then you have Caesarion, Spillways, Call Me Little Sunshine, Hunter's Moon, and Watcher in the Sky. Absolute phenomenal side A. Watcher in the Sky, to me, is going to be one of those songs that people think back and be like, that's this album's version of Dance Macabre, which was like the song off the last record, just a huge song. And this album's got two of those. So you flip it over to side B, and there's another one. Side B, you've got a little intro, Dominion. Then you've got the 20s, which 20s is cool. It's probably my least favorite song on the record. It's not a bad song by any stretch of the imagination. It's kind of campy. I feel it's one of those songs that a lot of fans are going to be like, I don't really dig it, or yeah, it's really, really cool. It's going to be kind of like no real in-between. But it's a cool song. Then you have another great tune, which is Darkness at the Heart of My Love, which is a little bit longer, kind of more of like a, I guess, a ballady type of tune, but also gets a little heavy. Really, really cool song. And then the next song on this record that I feel is like that signature tune on the album is Griftwood. And I keep going back and forth between Watcher in the Sky and Griftwood is my favorite tune. Just absolute amazing guitar work on this song, as well as the whole album. You know, speaking of guitar work, some standout tracks, obviously, are Caesarion, Hunter's Moon, Watcher in the Sky, and Griftwood. Just phenomenal guitar tunes. But it also has a really cool chorus that you can find yourself, after one listen, you're just singing along to it, as well as headbanging. So, you know, that's like the signature of a killer tune, right? So great song. And then you have kind of like another little instrumental deal, which is Rite of Passage. And then the last tune on the record, and this is becoming a signature with Ghost, where they put these just absolute epic songs, long songs, at the end of each record. And this one's no different. You got Respite of the Spitalfields, I'm not really sure which way to pronounce it. Either way, it's a great tune. Much like Darkness at the Heart of My Love, it's a longer tune. It's a little bit more slower. It's kind of like ballad-y, but there's some just great, just heavy, you know, the chorus gets very heavy. There's some heavy parts to it. Again, great guitar work, as well as you can hear on every tune just so many other different instruments, which again is why Ghost is so amazing and, you know, different in the first place. There's just so much going on musically, and you can just kind of tell that not only Tobias, he's like the main dude, writes all the songs, plays all the stuff on the album, but the people he gets to play the live shows are just superbly talented musicians. So, respite of the Spitalfields, close out the record. Just great way to close out the album. It's just a phenomenal tune. The whole album, you know, like I said, I called it a masterpiece. Some people have disagreed with me, but I think it is just another masterpiece from Ghost. It's kind of what we come to expect from Tobias, right? So, what do you guys think about the record? Let me know in the comments down below. I feel it's phenomenal. Do you feel the same way as I do? So hopefully you do. If not, don't worry. I just want to hear your thoughts as well anyway. But yeah, Ghost, Imperium. Check it out if you haven't done so already. Great record. So that's the video. Hope you guys dug it. Like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the record or the band in general if you want to discuss that. And I'll have another video for you guys very soon. Cheers, guys.